ideal of a ring. Okay, so basically we have studied about subring. Then next topic is about ideals. So ideal is just a non-empty subset of a ring if it satisfies some properties. Okay, first property is like subring. Basically, it is closed under subtraction. It is A minus B belongs to the ideal. Okay. Second property is very much important to call it as ideal, not in subring. That is, if A belongs to the ideal and R belongs to R, the ring, then AR and RA both belongs to this ideal. Okay. When we are having AR, the ring element is written in right, then it will be called as right ideal. And the second case, if R in the left direction, then it will be called as left ideal. Okay, right and left ideal becomes ideal. So this is the condition for becoming ideal, right? And that subset, basically I, will be called as ideal of the ring. Okay. Next we have a note, if the ring is commutative, okay, then the left ideal equals to right ideal. So what does it mean? Because we are having in left and right ideal is AR and RA, and if it is commutative, we know that what is commutativity, like AB equals to BA. Yes, AB equals to BA, then AR equals to RA. Okay. So if it is commutative, then left ideal equals to right ideal. Clear? Next we want to know about ideals of Q. So basically we are having Z, and we need to know whether it's ideal of Q or not. So for ideal, first condition is that Z should be non-empty. Z is non-empty, yes. And it is subset of Q, yes. We know that Z is subset of Q, right? Second condition, we need to check it. AR and RA belongs to A or not. Okay. So we are having, let's just have an example. Like I have considered A is the element of ideal. Ideal is Z. So I considered 2 as element of Z. Okay. Second, we have R. R belongs to the ring. Ring is Q. So I have taken 1 by 5, a rational number from the ring. Okay. 2 into 1 by 5 equals to 2 by 5. We need to check for ideal that this AR, product of A into R, belongs to the ideal or not. So here product is 2 by 5 and ideal is Z. So 2 by 5 belongs to Z? No. So we get AR, that is equals to 2 by 5, doesn't belongs to A. That is why it is not an ideal. Okay. Z is not an ideal of Q. Even though Z was subset of Q, non-empty, but as this property doesn't hold, it is not an ideal of Q. Similarly, we can have this result like here Z is not ideal of Q. Similarly, Q will not be ideal of R and C. Okay, and R will not be ideal of C. Under addition and multiplication ring, basically, right? So this is the property of ideal. Next we have the trivial ideals. Basically the singleton 0 and the ring itself are always ideals, called as trivial ideals. Okay, like the trivial subrings or trivial subgroups or trivial ideals. So they are basically the same. Next we have, like, we are interested to know like how many ideals of Z exist. Okay, so we know that we have already studied about subrings and subgroups. We know that for Z, NZ is the form of subgroups, and as well as in case of Z, subgroups and subrings are same, right? So NZ is the basic form, and clearly N can be varying from, like, okay, so we have got like ideals of Z will be infinite for infinite number of values of N. Clear? So in case of Z, subgroup and subrings and ideals are of the same form, that is NZ. Okay. Next we have in Zn, number of subgroups, number of subrings, and number of ideals are totally equals to tau of n. Tau is the torsion function which gives the number of divisors, basically prime divisors, right? Let's just understand it through an example. I have taken ideals of Z15. Okay, Z15, firstly we will find out the value of tau n. Here n is 15, tau 15 can be written as tau of 3 into 5, and by solving it like 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 1 will give us 4. Okay, so we got ideals of Z15 will be 4, and we need to find what are those ideals. Okay, we know that singleton 0 and the ring itself are always ideal. Next we need to find the remaining 2 ideals. Okay, the remaining 2 ideals are 3 and this cyclic 5. 3 cyclic is what? 3 into Z15, and 5 cyclic will be 5 into Z15, and 3 into Z15 will be elements all 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3. Basically 3 is multiple, right? Less than 15. And here 5 multiple will be 0, 5 and 10 less than 15, right? So these are the possible ideals for Z15. So in this way we can find the ideals of Zn. Okay, using tau n function. Tau n function will give the number of ideals, and the form of ideals is like this. Okay,